Okay, let's be honest. Have you ever felt a little lost trying to figure out all that hotel jargon? Well, today we're going to decode all of it. By the time we're done here, you'll know exactly what to look for and what to ask for to make your next hotel stay absolutely perfect.
Yeah, you've definitely seen these terms scrolling through booking sites. But what do they actually mean for your trip? Let's walk through the whole hotel experience together, right from the moment you arrive, so you can book your next trip with total confidence. So let's start right at the beginning, the arrival. We're going to break down all the key areas you'll see and the people you'll meet the second you step through those front doors.
Okay, so you walk in and boom, you're in the lobby. You'll see the reception desk, that's where you check in and get your keys, and usually there's a lounge area for just chilling out. But, and this is a big but, the real secret weapon for an amazing trip, it's often that little desk right there, the concierge desk. These are your first and most important points of contact.
You're going to hear this from the staff, and it's so important to remember. The reception desk or the front desk is basically your mission control for the whole stay. It is not just for checking in. Think of them as your go-to resource 24/7 for literally anything you need, whether it's extra towels or a wake-up call so you don't miss your flight.
So, what's the deal with the concierge? What do they actually do? Well, think of them as way more than just a help desk. A really great concierge is like your personal city expert. They're your secret weapon for snagging reservations at that restaurant everyone's talking about, booking tours that are supposedly sold out, or even just finding a great local spot for a morning run.
So here's the big takeaway for you. Don't be shy. Seriously, go talk to them. Tapping into what a concierge knows can take a trip from just good to absolutely unforgettable. They've got the inside scoop, and their whole job is to make your stay amazing.
All right, so you're all checked in. Let's head up to your home away from home, the guest room, and, of course, all the services that come with it.
Okay, picking the right room is so important. A single room, that's just for one person. Pretty straightforward. A double room can mean one big bed or two smaller ones, so pay attention to the details there. Need a little more space to spread out? A suite is what you're after. It's got a separate living area, which is awesome for longer stays. And hey, if you're traveling with family or a group, connecting rooms are a total game changer. You get two rooms with a private door between them. And it's not just about the daily cleaning. Most hotels have services to help you look your best. We're talking about laundry, dry cleaning, and usually some kind of ironing setup. The housekeeping team handles all of this. And the process is usually super simple. You'll probably find a laundry bag and a form in your closet. Just fill it out, give housekeeping a call, and they take care of everything else. It's really that easy. But hey, a hotel is so much more than just a room to sleep in, right? Let's get to the fun stuff. The food and all the things you can do to relax. When it comes to dining, hotels usually give you a ton of options. You might find a fancy restaurant for a proper sit-down dinner, or a buffet where you can try a little bit of everything. There's often a casual cafe for a quick coffee and a pastry, and of course, a bar or a lounge for a drink in the evening. And then there's the ultimate convenience. Room service. I mean, who doesn't love it? One quick phone call and you can get a great meal delivered right to your door. The menu's usually sitting right there in your room, just waiting for you after a long day of sightseeing or meetings. Okay, so after you've had something to eat, it's time to kick back, relax, and recharge. Let's go check out what the hotel offers for wellness and just having some fun. Now this, for me, is where hotels can really stand out. We're talking swimming pools, maybe a jacuzzi, a sauna, a full-on spa for some serious relaxation. And if you want to stay active, you'll almost always find a fitness center or a gym, maybe even a yoga studio or a game room. Here's a little tip. Pay attention to the details on these things. Hotels are usually really specific about opening hours and what kind of equipment they have. So, for example, knowing the gym is open till midnight means you can definitely fit in a workout no matter how busy your day is. Of course, we're not always traveling just for fun, are we? A lot of hotels have specialized services for business travelers, for families, and for all sorts of specific needs. Let's dive into those. If you're traveling for work or maybe planning an event, knowing the difference here is crucial. A meeting room is exactly what it sounds like. It's for smaller, more formal discussions or presentations. A ballroom, on the other hand, that's the huge, elegant space you'd use for a big conference, a wedding, or a fancy banquet. And these services can get really specific to what you need. A business center can be a lifesaver if you need to print something or use a computer. An airport shuttle can take all the stress out of getting to and from the airport. Traveling with kids, a kids club with supervised activities is frankly amazing. And really importantly, more and more hotels are focusing on accessibility with things like wheelchair accessible rooms and even braille on the signs.
The airport shuttle is a perfect example of a service that can just save you so much time and stress. So the bottom line here is to always ask the front desk about transportation. A simple question can make your arrival and departure feel completely seamless. Okay, so after that whirlwind tour through the hotel, what's the big takeaway? Let's pull it all together.
It's actually pretty simple. Knowing this language completely changes the game. It empowers you to choose the perfect hotel for your needs, to ask for exactly what you want, and to really get the most out of your stay. You stop being just a guest, and you become a truly informed traveler. So, now I'm turning it over to you. Now that you know the lingo, what's the one facility you're absolutely going to look for on your next hotel stay? Is it that 24-hour fitness center, the convenience of an airport shuttle, or maybe the pure luxury of a suite? Knowing that to look for is always the first step to having the perfect trip. Happy travels!